Hello, fellow compatriots. This is your host, Chubbytron here, and today we got ourselves quite the review. We're going to be doing a Bionicle review, a mock review to be precise, and today we will be looking at Toamata Holly, which is custom made that I made. The old version that you may have seen in other animations, it wasn't exactly the best mock I've made, so I tweaked her a little. and for this anonymous person out there, I do not use Nuva stuff for fan mocks. I totally do not. Probably I might, if somebody's out there that's into the whole Nuva boob thing for fan mockists, for making fan mocks, then too bad, you're not gonna see it here, but probably you might see a Nuva butt for Rudaka that I might be making alongside Kitangu. But Kitangu is another story. Now, back to the review. Let's get down to the meat and gritty and show you what I have in store. And most unprofessional way ever of recording. Alright, here she is, Toa Gali. I did something different with the chest, you may have noticed. I mean, she had like a breastplate going on, so that's what I tried to convey. Now make her look like actual female. Also, I slimmed out her body as well. And even with the body slimmed down to this kind of thinness, she still has the gear function, believe it or not. And also I gave her the Mata shoulder pads, which the other ones don't have, but I was able to give it to her because how much of a slim profile she has. I mean, if I did it with the other figures, it would make them look, to the guys, they would look too broad. And the reason I gave her the shoulder armors is due to the fact, I don't want her to look like, oh, an innocent, and oh, not so strong female warrior. I want her to look robust and stuff like that. It's like, you want a piece of me? Well, I'll hook ya. How about that kind of dealio? Now, for posability, let's start with the feet. No toe posability. No, throw it in the trash. No toe posability. No, sorry. What you'd expect for knee range, forward and back, in and out. She can do the full splits and beyond, if you're into that kind of thing. Waist. She can hold it down, crouch this far forward, this far back. She can bend to the left this much, bend to the right this much, and just want to show you how durable this waist mechanism is. I mean, you can't. She can handle it. She can handle the punishment. Okay, so arms, they can go out that far. Full 360. Twisting the bicep, kind of. She kind of have a bicep swivel, but it kind of untabs. That's actually the red axles. Yes, I know that still exists. I almost got them all gone. The only thing is this one right here, this one right here, and these two. But other than that, no red axles anywhere else. Okay, so full range in the elbow. Full range in the elbow. Her hands, well, if you want to call them hands, they're more of hooks. In and out. Forward, up and down motion, and got a piston mechanism, I'm not so sure if she had like normal hands or hook hands, so I'm guessing she just had the hook hands because, I was deciding, should I give her regular Mata hands or should I give her hooks for hands? And I decided to go with hooks for hands because it's much more, iconic. If you want to put it that way. Neck can go down this far. It's kind of hindered due to the breastplate. Look up this far, so she could go like squirrel. She can do that. Left and right. Full 360. And for gear function, yes, she still has it despite how thin she is. And the gear mechanism is very small. It's like your standard Toa gearbox, you know. Well, not standard. I mean, the Toa Metro were different. But yeah, she can swing her arms. Oh, and yes, I tried to convey thighs. I did not give her a butt though, because why? Why give her a butt? Even though she may be a girl, doesn't mean you need to over-sexualize it. You know, the thighs are good enough. The thighs are plenty enough. The chest is good enough as it is. It doesn't need to be over-exaggerational. Yeah, so, time for size comparison. Okay, here they are with... Here she is with all the Toa. So you can see she is basically the smallest out of all of them. Actually, no. Anua's shorter because he's literally the hunchback of the group. I mean, that's his design, you know, hunchback. Yeah, as you can see, the gear mechanisms are completely different. She has a different gear function. He has a different gear function for sure than these two. So, wait a minute, I'm not reviewing. Yeah, it's only on one side. Okay, so, yeah. Well, let's do some, because everyone is based off of Tahu, because Tahu was the first figure that I made, so I'll base it off Tahu. So, as you can see, a thinner body design, much more thinner. The reason why I couldn't do the toe posability was because I tried to figure out how to compress this, but the feet ended up being too high, and, you know, she's a girl, she doesn't have that big of feet. I mean, there are some girls with big feet, sorry for that cut there. This is literally, I'm getting tired of this darn camera. Well, anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yes, that, shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. I literally forgot what I was gonna say. So, basically, I'm gonna sound a little repetitive. Oh, I was talking about the feet. Yeah, so, when I was trying to make the toe posability design for Gali, you know, I tried to compress it, but it ends up being like a little too high up, and, you know, girls don't really have that big of feet. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are girls with big feet, but for this body type, you know, the body type that Gali has, I'm assuming she has a much more skinnier, yet somewhat robust body type. I mean, that she wouldn't have that big of feet, I mean, even for her. So, I mean, that is why I could not actually make toe posability for her. But I might try. It's going to be way too cluttery, and then it's going to look less and less and less like a Mata foot. So it's like, I might as well just keep it. I mean, she stands just fine. I mean, just your standard old, you know, stances, you know. She plants on the ground nicely. So, with that out of the way, now, if you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to stay tuned for more. And we're almost done with all the Toa. We just got 2 more, Kopaka and Liwa. And we will start doing some reviews on some baddies. Yes, that's right, some baddies. Yes. If you know Bionicle very well, you should know what villains the Toa Mata have fought. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Yes, if you know what I'm talking about, then the hype is real. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, let's just say there will be some insectoid roly-polies coming around. So, stay tuned for that. And, With no further ado, see you later, guys. Bye.